the road again. We can't wait to get on the road again. Telling stories to our family and our friends. We can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. We can't wait to get on the road again. Telling stories to our friends. We can't wait to get on the road again.
Very good.
Ready.
Welcome to our monthly AAA podcast, Affinity, Allie, and Annette on the road to good storytelling, with your hosts, Allie Spooner and Annette Morey. This month, we are delighted to invite Charlene Neil to our podcast. I remember reading, and I just absolutely loved her first novel that coincidentally was a Goldie finalist, and have been eagerly awaiting her next novel. It's been a few years, and I hope there aren't more years in between her next novel. Once again, our special guest today is Charlene Neil, a bisexual author based in Cape Town, South Africa, where she resides with her family. With a wild imagination that often transports her to parallel universes, Charlene has always been captivated by the power of storytelling. Having nurtured her love for writing from a young age, she discovered her passion for crafting poetry during her school years and later gained experience in songwriting as a member of her high school music band. Cool. While Charlene pursued a career as a nurse, her literary aspirations remained fervent. Charlene made her debut in the literary world with her first novella, The Prodigans, which was published by Memories SA, a prominent South African publishing house catering to young readers. This imaginative work showcases Charlene's ability to captivate and connect with her audience through vivid storytelling and relatable characters. Following this success, she ventured into the realm of paranormal romance with her novel, The Presence, published by Affinity Rainbow Publications. This book offers a unique blend of the supernatural and a heartwarming lesbian love story. Continuing her exploration of diverse themes and genres, Charlene's novel, Mom's Last Wish, unfolds as a gripping mystery interwoven with a tender lesbian romance. Readers are transported into a world where love, loss, and intrigue converge, highlighting Charlene's versatility as an author. Currently, Charlene is diligently working on her upcoming novel, Liberation Ranch. Is that Ranche, or how do you pronounce that?
Oh, I pronounce it ranch, but you'll probably
Okay.
pronounce it ranch. Yeah.
Okay, great. With the passion and dedication that have become her trademark, she aims to complete this work in 2024, anticipating its submission for publication. As her writing journey unfolds, readers can expect more enthralling tales that delve into various facets of life, love, and the power of the human spirit.
So, without further ado, you're on, Charlene. Take it away.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank you two lovely ladies for inviting me to join you here today. It's such a privilege, and it's also so exciting to have my next novel coming out soon. So now I'll take it away. Getting off the plane in Cape Town 2 hours later made her feel like running away and never looking back again. But she knew she had to face her fears. Of course, her mother wasn't there to collect her. She'd already known that, but couldn't help scanning the crowd for her mom's face. Lucy wondered what she looked like now after all this time. When she didn't find anyone familiar in the crowd of expectant faces, she couldn't help but envy the majority of people who were greeted happily with hugs and smiles. Lucy then scanned through the name boards for her name, and it didn't take her long to find the one that read Lucy Donald. The person who held the iPad with her name on it immediately caught Lucy's eye. She was a very attractive, tall woman with long brown hair that cascaded down her shoulders in soft curls. Her serious eyes looked somber. The two-piece custom-sailed pantsuit she wore revealed long, slender legs, and she had a confident posture that commanded attention. Everything about her exuded an air of sophistication and poise that one couldn't simply ignore. As she remained still in the crowd, her presence seemed to draw gazes from both men and women alike. Lucy took a deep breath and walked up to her, and as she neared, she noticed her bright blue eyes expressed a variety of emotions. Lucy nodded at her. Her expression looked forced. "Lucy?" That's me, Lucy confirmed and tried to smile up at her, but she was sure it didn't reach her eyes. Her heart pounded in her ears, and she had to stop herself from turning around and booking a flight back home. As she tucked the iPad under her arm, the woman said, "This way to the car." She then turned and marched off. With a backpack slung over Lucy's left shoulder, a suitcase dragging behind her on its wonky wheels, and a sense of urgency in her heart, she embarked on a hurried walk, trying to keep up. Lucy's mind raced with 1,000 thoughts. Exchanges of fleeting glances and muffled conversations blurred together as if the world around her moved in fast forward. But amidst the hurried chaos, Lucy couldn't help but notice the snippets of life that unfolded around her. A laughter-filled conversation, a couple sharing a tender moment, a child skipping alongside a parent. She realized that even in the midst of her rushed journey, there was a whole world moving at its own pace, each person living their own narrative. It was a reminder to find balance amidst the hustle. Of course, the car was a limo. Lucy froze when they reached their destination. She wasn't used to this lifestyle anymore, so she looked around self-consciously, hoping that no one would notice her when she clambered in. She recognized the driver immediately. Olaf was the same driver her parents had when she grew up. "Miss Lucy," he looked ecstatic to see her. "Olaf, nice to see you again." She suddenly felt a bit calmer at being recognized by the chauffeur she had known and loved so many years ago. It was good to see a familiar, friendly face, no thanks to the cold shoulder she had run into upon arrival. Olaf took her luggage and, after she got in, closed the door for her. The tall woman walked around to the other side and got in diagonally across from her. She smoothed out her pants and jacket, making sure they didn't crease on the long drive home. "Are you Cameron?" Lucy spoke politely, hoping that they could become friends instead of enemies. If she was about to survive this visit, she was hell-bound on making it as pleasant as she possibly could. It was second nature for her to be polite, and that was what she was taught in nursing college. Correct? Cameron was quite obviously unhappy with Lucy's arrival, and Lucy wondered why Cameron had even bothered sending her the email, when she could have easily just lied to her mother. The scent of fresh leather filled the spacious interior, setting the tone for an unforgettable journey. Olaf gave a polite nod, and with a gentle press on the accelerator, the limousine glided smoothly onto the open road. The smooth ride, coupled with the tinted windows, created a sense of privacy and luxury. As she settled into the plush leather seats, Lucy found herself captivated by the passing scenery. Tall buildings and bustling city streets gradually gave way to a more serene landscape as the limousine took them out of the city.
So when
Best way.
we were trying to figure out the timelines for everything. So this book is it's out now in pre-order, right? Is that correct?
I'm not sure if it's on pre-order yet, no. But it's supposed to come out in April. So hopefully in March it will be available on pre-order.
Okay, so
Yes.
so April 1st is the go date, right? And then
Yes.
And we were thinking that the Audible was probably going to come out around that same time as well. So
Yes.
you'll have both the ebook, probably the paperback, and the Audible. So any version anybody want, Mom's Last Wish will be by April 1st, or at the very latest for Audible, mid-April.